There are a ton of odd tricks in Destiny 2, and many of them are really helpful. There are ways to get triple loot, skip reloading with heavy weapons, and even this. I'm Marshix, and there's a way to get up to 4 chests from every terminal overload event. All you need to do is get to the end by either playing the event or reloading the instance until you find a group of people running it. Then you need to open both chests. One of them will require a terminal overload key, and the other one is free to collect. After they're both open, hop on your Sparrow and go as fast as you can to one of the nearby areas. As soon as you hit the load zone, turn around and head all the way back. As you re-enter, you'll notice that both of the chests are still there. You won't be able to pick up the chest that requires a key, but you will be able to open the free chest a second time. Go ahead and grab it and do the same thing. Leave the area, come back, and the chest will still be there. Grab it another time, and shortly after, the chest will despawn. In total, you can get up to 4 chests from every event, which will give you a ton of legendary gear, as well as reputation for Neomuna, so you can unlock all your upgrades in no time. Next is a way to eager edge skate using Strand. This will send you flying really far and really fast. What you need to do to set this up is be on a slight downward slope or near a small ledge. Then very quickly, pull out your eager edge sword, heavy attack, jump, and dive. If you did it correctly, you'll shoot off in whatever direction you're looking at. It's actually the same inputs as shatter dive skating, so you may already know how to do it. Here are the exact timings I used to get it to work. And the best part is that you don't lose any ammo for your sword or your class ability, so as long as you don't mess it up, you don't lose anything, except your health if you hit a wall. Once you get this trick down, you'll be able to go really fast, just like today's sponsor, Factor. Factor offers fresh, ready-made meals delivered straight to your doorstep. Unlike eager edge skating, Factor is really easy to use. Just grab a meal, poke some holes in it, stick it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and it's ready to eat. When it comes to eager edge skating, you only have 2 options, Strand or Stasis. But with Factor, you have a variety with their rotating weekly menu of over 27 delicious meal options and over 33 add-ons like smoothies, desserts, and more. Meal plans range from 4 to 18 meals per week, and you can add more or reduce the number depending on your specific needs. And just like you can modify the perks of your eager edge sword, you can easily modify food preferences whenever you want. Use my link or go to go.factor75.com and use this code for 50% off your first box. You don't want to miss out on this huge deal. Try it out, I love it, and I know you'll love it too. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this video. There's a way to attack twice as fast with glaives. It's really simple. All you need to do is hold down the block button and spam melee. As you can see, it's significantly faster, which means you'll be taking down chunkier enemies in half the time, and with Winter's Bite, you'll be able to melt some bosses. There are already a few ways to completely skip reloading heavy weapons, and Lightfall brought even more. If you have a weapon with the Reconstruction perk and another weapon with Shoot to Loot, when you shoot an ammo brick, the game will not know what to do, so it'll reload your stowed weapons and leave the ammo brick on the ground. So you can continuously swap between your heavy and your Shoot to Loot weapon and dump all of your ammo. This works with any heavy weapon, but it works best with weapons that have long reload speeds like rocket launchers and Parasite. It's a little situational, but I'm sure you can pull off some crazy damage against certain bosses. Some weapons that have Reconstruction are Heritage, Succession, Arvindil, and all of these. And these are all the weapons that can get Shoot to Loot. The weapons themselves don't really matter, they just have to have the perks. Another way to instantly reload your weapons is with Strand. On Hunter, if you have the Widow Silk aspect, your grapple hooks will create grapple tangles, and you have 2 grenade charges. Pair that with Thread of Ascent to reload your weapons when you activate your grenade. This makes it so you can create a grapple point, then shoot your heavy, grapple to the point, shoot again, and repeat until you're all out of ammo. And as long as you're grappling that point, you never run out of your grapple charge. I thought this next trick was something everyone already knew about, but it turns out a lot of people don't. Whenever you have access to a rally banner, you're able to get even more ammo for your weapons. You'll need your normal chest piece and an extra chest piece with reserve mods for the weapon you want ammo for. In this scenario, I'm using Stasis for my Bump in the Night rocket launcher. Put on your reserve chest piece, rally the flag, and then swap back to your good chest piece. This will give you the extra ammo you got from the reserve mods, and you can wear damage reduction mods too. This is amazing for raids, dungeons, and the legendary campaigns since you literally get free ammo. It can also be helpful to set up a loadout so you can swap chest pieces and mods with the click of a button. There's a way to skip to the end of the most difficult activities in Destiny 2 so you can get in, grab your loot, and get out. Go to d2checkpoint.com, not sponsored, and you'll see a bunch of checkpoint bots for the current raids and dungeons, the featured raids and dungeons, master raids and dungeons, and even Shirochi. All you need to do is open text chat in Destiny and type /join checkpoint bot, hashtag, whatever 4 numbers match the website. These are really popular, so it may take a few tries before you can find an open spot, but once you do load in, you just need to start the encounter and wipe to keep the checkpoint. Then you can load in anytime later in the week to finish that checkpoint without having to do any of the work leading up to the end. By the way, text chat is available on consoles, but you may need to turn it on in settings before you can see it. There's a way to get close to max power level in only a couple minutes with your second and third characters. Whenever you focus engrams from any vendor, the power level will match your highest possible power level on that character. And this does factor in your highest weapons from your main character, so as you focus these engrams, you'll slowly be raising your power level. All you need to do to get close to the soft cap is buy these armor sets a few times for each character, and you'll be caught up in no time. Heroic patrols on Neomuna are actually really important to farm. Each heroic patrol will drop a guaranteed Neomuna weapon, and they have a chance to have a red border. But as you know, heroic patrols are really rare to find. Until now. All you need to do is rank up Nimbus using the terminal overload trick so you can unlock the extra landing zones. Then you just need to load into that zone and pull out your ghost. If any of them have a gold heroic patrol, go do it and get the loot. If you don't see one, just reload the same landing zone. This technically brings you to orbit in the process, so it resets all patrols in the destination. Then you just need to continue loading into the zone until you find a heroic patrol. You get to see 3 patrols each time you do this, so you should find one every few minutes. Be sure to take advantage of this if you're trying to craft any of the Neomuna weapons or just want the god rolls. Loadouts are an amazing addition to Destiny, but it can get really annoying having random weapons saved to certain loadouts. Well, you can actually make it so that loadouts only save your armor. To do this, just equip the armor you want and 3 weapons that you don't care about deleting. I just grabbed blue weapons from collections because it only costs glimmer. Then save your loadout. Whenever you delete the blue weapons, the weapon slots are left empty. This trick is great for builds that don't rely on any specific weapons. The next trick takes advantage of loadouts to deal even more damage against bosses. But first, if you are enjoying this video, be sure to leave a like down below and comment any odd tricks you found. Armor charges. You get them from picking up orbs of power, and you use them for a lot of mods. Yellow mods allow you to consume armor charges, and blue mods make your armor charges decay over time. If you gain armor charges while you do not have any blue charge mods equipped, they will not have a timer. But if you swap to a piece of armor with blue mods on it, you will gain the benefits from that mod and the timer will begin. This means you can pick up orbs before a boss fight to get full stacks, then swap to an armor piece with triple surge mods to get a 22% damage buff with a full timer. And you can simplify this process by having 2 identical loadouts saved, but have one of them with no surge mods and one of them with surge mods. Then you just need to click one button going into a boss fight and you'll have a massive damage buff. Up next is a way to fly with your grappling hook. You're able to grapple to moving objects, and this includes rocket launchers and even Lumina's noble rounds. All you need to do is shoot your weapon, walk forward, and grapple very quickly. It takes a good bit of practice, but once you get used to it, you can get it fairly consistently. Recoil does mess this up though, so it's very difficult to do on controller. I tried for about 20 minutes on controller and I couldn't get it. It's not terrible on mouse and keyboard though. You can also shoot directly up to gain infinite height. Just shoot and grapple immediately. And you don't get recoil if you point straight up, so it's actually really easy on controller. And apparently rockets with really low velocity make this trick easier, but I didn't really notice a difference. These tricks allow you to travel really fast and reach areas that you normally wouldn't be able to reach. You can even skip the entire first jumping section in Duality by rocket flying in the first darkness zone. It's so much fun. There's another way to fly with grappling hooks, but this time you don't need any weapons. The Hunter's Widow Silk aspect allows you to create grapple points with your grappling hook. Whenever you grab one, it won't consume your grenade charge. This means you can grab the same point over and over, just like the earlier trick. Well, if you use this in the air and you have 3 grenade kickstart mods on your arms, you'll get grenade energy each time you grab the anchor point. So you can grapple to it a few times until you have both of your charges, then create a new anchor point, get your charge back, and continue moving in the air wherever you want to go. You also gain height with this, so you can go pretty much anywhere that isn't blocked off. You can even use this to cross the bridge in Last Wish to get free raid loot as a solo player. But you'll want to check out this video to see how to do that and get up to 24 raid chests every week completely solo. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Factor for sponsoring the video. I'm Marshix, and I'll see you next time.